What is an offset account? So an offset account is essentially an everyday transaction account that is linked to your home loan, which reduces the amount of interest you pay on that home loan. So interest on your home loan is only charged on the difference between your offset account and your home loan account. So all the extra money that you have in your offset is offsetting your home loan. So how does an offset account work? It's probably best to explain with a drawing. So what I'll do, I'll turn around and I'll draw you a picture. So let's pretend in an instance you've got a $700,000 home loan sitting here like this. And for whatever reason, you've saved really hard and you've got a bit of extra cash. What you could do with that extra money is put it in your offset account. And what that would essentially look like is that you've got your offset account which sits here. You could put your $50,000, let's just use as an example, into your offset account. Now, the benefit is that interest on your home loan will only be charged on the difference between these two accounts. So interest on your home loan will only be charged on $650,000 as opposed to $700,000. If you want to access any of that money, you can, because that offset account typically comes with an everyday debit card. So if you want to tap and go, spend the money away, you can. It just gives you a lot of flexibility with regards to all your extra savings and all the extra money that you have. Are there different types of offset accounts? Yes, there are a few different types of offset accounts. So firstly, you've got a full offset account, which lets you offset the full balance of your home loan. And then some lenders also offer partial offset accounts, which lets you offset a partial amount of your home loan. Can you get an offset account on your fixed rate home loan? Now, the majority of lenders will say no, they do not offer offset accounts on fixed rate home loans. However, there are a few lender options out there that do allow a full offset account on a fixed rate home loan. One of those lenders in particular is Aussie Elevate. They offer a 100% offset facility against a fixed rate home loan. The cost of an offset account varies lender to lender. Most lenders will charge a fee for an offset account. Some lenders charge an annual fee, some lenders charge a monthly fee, some lenders charge no fee at all. It really does depend on the bank. If you come and see your local Aussie broker, we can go through all the options and find out if an offset account is right for you, and if it is right for you, which lender suits you best. I'm currently in the process of assisting some clients, and I thought I would show an example of how they're utilizing offset accounts to best suit their needs and their individual circumstance. Now, what these customers have done is that they have, again, their $700,000 home loan. However, they've requested 4 offset accounts. And the reason for this is so they can pool their money into different kind of buckets. So in bucket 1, one of their offset accounts, they put all the travel money that they want to save up. So that allows them to go on holidays, plan for future holidays. So they've got that money in that offset. In the second offset account, they've got a children account, which is basically emergency money. If anything happens to their children, they can draw on that and then they can help out their children if needed. Another offset account they've got is for their grandchildren. So that's kind of a education bucket, so they can put money away to save for their grandchildren's school fees in the future. And then the fourth and final offset account is for everyday spending. So that's where they put their bill money in, they have their groceries in, everything like that. So typically what these customers do is that they'll have their salaries paid into offset account 4, and then they can distribute money into the different offset accounts as they please. Now again, the major benefit here is that essentially every single cent that these customers have is offsetting the balance of their home loan, meaning they pay less interest on their home loan and that they will pay the loan off much, much quicker than if they had $0 in an offset account. So is having an offset account worth it? It really depends on your individual financial circumstances. If you're the kind of person that likes having extra savings put away, then having an offset account may be beneficial. If you're also the type of person that likes having different buckets for different savings or spending events, then having an offset account is definitely something that you should speak to your local Aussie broker about. A lot of people say, hey Sam, what's the difference between redraw and offset? So essentially what redraw is allowing you to access the extra money that you've paid into the loan ahead of time. So using our example over here, let's pretend that you had paid $50,000 into the loan ahead of your minimum monthly or fortnightly repayments. That $50,000 would sit in the loan like this and would become available to you as redraw, which means if you ever wanted to access that money, you could log on to your banking app, you could transfer, say, $200 out of your redraw account into your everyday transaction account and spend the money that way. The benefit of having the offset account is that it does operate like a normal everyday transaction account, meaning it comes with its own everyday debit card, which kind of avoids the hassle of logging on, moving money from here to there and everywhere. You have access to that money at all times. You have full flexibility. The other benefit of an offset account is that you can have your salary paid into there, you can have your partner's salary paid into there, which you can't get your salary paid into a home loan account. Another great thing you can do with offset accounts is have multiple offset accounts, so you can bucket different piles of money for different things. For example, you might have a holiday savings bucket, you might have an emergency fund bucket, you might have a bills paying bucket. The different offsets allow you to separate your money and keep track of it in a way that is always benefiting you and minimizing the amount of interest that you pay on your home loan. If you want to learn more, book an appointment with your local Aussie broker today to discuss how an offset account can best help you and your specific financial needs.